Welcome to day 12 of provision, seeing, receiving, and resting. Today we want to receive. Daily provision requires daily trust. Our verse of the day is from Exodus 16 verse 4, which says, "Then the Lord says to Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a day's portion every day, so that I may test them, whether or not they will walk in my instruction." And one of the most challenging parts of receiving God's provision is learning to trust Him one day at a time. We naturally want security that stretches far into the future, right? We prefer guarantees, reserves, and certainty. And that we'll be okay long before we actually need to be. But in Exodus 16, God taught His people a very different rhythm. He provided manna in the wilderness, but He gave instructions that required daily dependence. They were not allowed to gather more than a single day's need each day. And in doing so, God was forming something deeper than just provision. He was forming trust. Daily provision is not a limitation of God's ability. It was an invitation to relationship. Each morning became a reminder that God's still present, still faithful, still caring, still loving, and actively caring for His people. They did not need to secure their future in their own strength or their own reserves, because God Himself is their source and their ongoing source. Now, we often struggle with the same tension these days. We want to know how everything's going to work out before we take the next step. We want clarity for tomorrow before we surrender today. Yet God gently calls us back to trust Him one day at a time in the present moment. Trust is not built by having all the answers at once, unfortunately, from our human mind perspective. It is built through repeated experiences of God meeting our needs in the moment, every moment. Day after day, He proves Himself faithful to us. And day after day, we learn that His grace is enough. When you begin to live this way, anxiety about the future will dissipate and loosen its grip on your life. Not because the future's become fully known, but because we become more confident in the one who holds our future. So let's stop and remember. Think about seasons in your life when God met your needs step by step. Consider times when you did not know how things would work out long term, yet somehow you were sustained day by day. Maybe a conversation came at the right moment. A need was met just in the right time. Strength came when you needed it the most. Clarity broke through the confusion. You had a direction, correction maybe. When you took a step, you actually heard or knew a different way to go. Just kind of expand your awareness of all the ways that God's providing for you step by step. And as you reflect, notice that God has already been training you in daily dependence more than you may have realized. Because He's good. He will teach us to trust Him and follow Him. And if you really want to fully know that He is your provider, this is just how it goes. We have to learn dependence and trust. It's a growth process. So releasing all the fears and expectations and trusting that He provides daily, it'll change your whole walk once you really wrap your heart around the daily provision God provides and releasing all the fears and the worries of the future. If you want to further practice this today, I have a simple focus for you, just to stay present with God's provision. Whenever your mind drifts into worry about tomorrow, gently bring your attention back to today and pray this. Say, God, help me trust you with today. And throughout your day, notice what God is already providing for you in the moment, whether it's strength or clarity, peace, resources, help, or even just enough for the next step. Resist the urge to mentally solve every future problem before they arrive and all the steps you need to take to get there. And this evening, write down at least 5 ways God provided for you today, not tomorrow. Focus only on what He gave you for today, for the present moment. The goal of today is to strengthen daily trust by recognizing daily faithfulness. Start the provision tracker if you haven't already. Get a notebook. Start writing down all the ways that God provides for you in the moment. So when you start forgetting again, when you're learning to trust Him, you can reference your list and grow in knowing that He does provide daily and He is faithful. More faithful than you probably are right now. I know I'm working on my faithfulness to the Lord, but we can trust His character. And that's all we need in the moment. And just as a further practice, I have provision declarations for you. So you can remind yourself throughout the day that daily provision requires daily trust. So say these to yourself, either out loud or inside your own mind. Say, God provides what I need one day at a time. I do not have to carry tomorrow's needs today. God is faithful in this moment, and he will be faithful in the next. And today I choose daily trust over future anxiety. Just train your brain to accept daily provision, build the trust with the Lord. It's a process, but he walks with you through it all. Ask him to reveal more about daily trust, daily provision, daily manna, and just walk one step at a time, reminding yourself that he does provide your needs in every moment of every day. So I'll see you tomorrow in another video on receiving God's provision. I love you.